You're watching Journalist Jish News and this is Journalist Jish. Today we will talk to Pama Sarai, who is a music composer and who has done music composing in various Bollywood and Bollywood movies and Punjabi songs. So let's welcome Mr. Pama Sarai. Hello Pama ji.
Hi.
कैसे हैं आप? How are you?
Great.
Good? Fine. So how are you and how are you feeling in Canada?
Love it.
Love it?
I grew up here. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's home. That's what love.
So Mr. Pama, we would like to know that when you compose music, what are the things you keep in your mind?
Mainly the emotion of the song, what the singer is trying to portray.
Okay.
Because sometimes they'll bring me a composition, sometimes they won't bring me a composition. Sometimes they'll change the composition, sometimes they'll keep it. But I need to get a clear picture of what the end result is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the process of composing of music?
Well, like I was saying, the emotion is the number one thing.
Okay.
Once I have a picture, because what you're thinking and I'm thinking could be two different pages.
Right.
So once we're on the same page, then that's when my thought process begins of what type of sounds and tones are going to depict that emotion.
Okay. So what is your memorable experience you want to share with our audience?
Memorable experience.
Yeah, with these stars, because you always keep on doing music with actors, right?
Yeah, I used to work a lot with a very well-known engineer in the States.
Okay.
Ed Rasso. He's Puff Daddy's engineer. He was with his engineer for about over a decade or so. We had a production company together, and I remember I was working in New York.
Okay.
Working in New York and doing some work for an artist in the UK. And so we had to work out of two studios. One studio we were working and doing the music. Next day we were in a different studio getting the mixing and stuff done. So I remember working and then cranking the music really loud. We hear tick 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 on our door.
Okay.
And open the door and it's Vanessa Williams. Very famous actress, you know, from Desperate Housewives, also as a singer. And so she was working on her album. Little did we know she was working on her album right next to us.
Yeah.
She goes, hey guys, can you keep it down? So me coming to New York working for the first time, because Ed would always come to Canada.
Yeah.
And he was always around stars, Jennifer Lopez to everybody from the Puff Daddy camp. He's worked with them for many years. So for him it was a common thing.
Okay.
I'm opening the door and I'm like, that's Vanessa Williams.
Yeah.
So then we ended up hanging out in the kitchen, talking, just a very nice down-to-earth lady. And I was a bit starstruck and I goes, calm down, relax. And she was with her music producers, we were talking, and it was a good experience, you know.
Yeah,
nice.
so as you know that music composers keep themselves hiding in the industry. So what are the main key personalities in Bollywood and Punjabi movies, like in Bollywood, where you worked in?
Well, I've worked, my list is quite extensive in the Punjabi market. I can't even start. I mean, I used to work starting in the UK. I was signed to a company. I was assigned to a company here as well. So we do a lot of work.
Okay.
With a lot of different personalities, a lot of well-known personalities. Recently, I was fortunate to work with Mika Singh. Great, wonderful.
Mika is
human.
Yes, he's a great person.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my role actually in India was actually just to be as an engineer role, to go be a mixing engineer and mastering engineer. So he did a film and he basically scooped me up out of Canada because I was involved in a film called Dr. Caddy, which I composed a number of songs. And so he heard the result and he wanted to meet the guy responsible for it.
Okay.
So then from that he took me to Bombay and said, you know, come to my studio and help me out here. And so it was a good experience, great experience.
Okay, so what are your upcoming projects you're working on?
I've got a number of projects always on the go. Some of them I talk about, some of them I disclose, some of them I don't. For many years there's a lot of big hits that are in the market, which I am just even a mastering engineer for.
Alright.
So my new recent project coming out, I got a new song coming out with Sherry Mon. People know him, he's pretty well known.
Yeah, Dil Da Dimag, his song was pretty much famous.
So we dubbed that vocal right here, right here in the studio. Yeah.
Wow.
And good friend. And since Yaran Mule, all of his songs mastering I've been doing.
Oh, since
behind the scenes, yeah. So his music director is Nick Tamu, who does the music.
Okay.
He'll mix the song and he'll send it to me, and I do the final output, EQing the big sound that you hear. Dil Da Dimag was different because he was here, and so at that time we had to dub the song, and then I had to send it back to Nick, mix it back
Yeah.
in the music, send it back, and I master it.
And that was a huge hit, right?
It's still going very huge.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
almost 4 million hits on that right,
Right.
now. And now we've just created a new song for him, which my name is going to be on
Oh,
as a music
that's
director, not
fantastic.
just an
Yeah,
engineer.
okay.
Because some of those songs that you hear, they'll never write down who mastered
Right.
it.
It's hidden kind of
It's
thing.
hidden, yeah. So, but this is relationships I've built up over the years,
Right.
which which they're forcing me now. Not forcing me, they're saying, come on, why don't you work with us and do something for us, and we'll put your name on it. All right.
So thank you so much, Praveen.
Thank you.
We wish you a huge success in your life.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.